we're going live today to specifically talk about the Fishbowl experience. So we got the Fishbowl experience, we got Black Wall Street weekend, we got a couple of things that are happening in the next couple of weeks. Matter of fact, this week is Afrotech. Afrotech right here in Houston, Texas. A lot of people know about Afrotech. A lot of people heard about Afrotech, but they don't know about all of the events that are taking place this Afrotech week. So I have a Google spreadsheet here, and I'm going to leave the link in the description so you can take a look at it. There's probably over, I'm counting now, 50 something events. 50. I said 50. It's at 93 now. It's 93 events that's happening this Afrotech week. And it appears that Afrotech is stemming from 10/26, 2025, all the way until, according to this schedule, 11/2. So that's November 2nd, October 26th to November 2nd. And be there or be square. Afrotech. My first Afrotech was Austin, Texas. Went out there, me and the Black Wall Street team got a chance to experience all of the festivities, the events, the activations that happen all over Austin, Texas. Shout out to 6th Street. Afrotech will be happening in Houston for the second time this year. Second time. They came out last year, brought the city out, brought some other cities with them. It was a cool event. Again, shout out to Afrotech. But I am going to call one of my pitch competition registrants. Give him an update. I am doing amazing. What's going on, brother?
Ain't nothing much, man. I tell you, I've been hearing about you guys on the radio, and actually tried to go to that one event where the singers were performing.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of had a little family emergency, so I wasn't able to make it.
Yeah. So that's an open mic night that we got going on. Actually, let me pull that up. Let me see. Magic 102 Jams is what we're doing with that.
Yeah,
Where
I
we
just went there to kind of support it and just kind of check it out because me and the girl wasn't doing anything. But like I said, emergency came up and all those plans changed.
Yep. So we've started doing that a couple weeks ago. She's happy here, open mic night, and
Right.
it's been going pretty good over there at Rock House.
I heard
So
that.
yeah. I think that now we're down to the finals. I think they already had the finals. That was probably last week or something. But the winner had a chance to win $5,000 in cash. So that was the prize money. Yep, that was the winnings and stuff. And so this year for the Fishbowl experience, we're doing some things different. We didn't get the same sponsorship like what we normally try to get. So so the Fishbowl Experience 2025, and I'll just read the this document to you. Let me see what it says here. The Fishbowl Experience 2025, where innovation meets automation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it says here. Let me zoom in. Hold on. Okay. All right, the Fishbowl Experience 2025, where innovation meets automation. Black Wall Street Weekend. It's AI, e-commerce, and digital footprints for the future. Happening in Houston, Texas this year, Black Wall Street Weekend 2025 introduces the next evolution of Houston's own Shark Tank style pitch competition. The Fishbowl Experience 2025, powered by myself. Of course, I'm a proud Navy veteran and founder of multi-million-dollar brand She's Happy Hair.
Nice.
It's taking place strategically the weekend before Veterans Day. Of course, you're a veteran too. Everybody's proud to put on a uniform and serve, and then continue serving even after the uniform. So the Fishbowl Experience was created originally to highlight veterans that are successful, so we can let the youth know that, you know, this is a stepping stone to where you want to go and what you want to become. You know, this is a way to build a foundation by going to the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, you know, the Coast Guard. I feel like I left some. Oh, the Army. Let's not forget about the Army. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget about the soldiers, man. You know, so you always want to, at least I did. I was like, man, it's not enough proud veterans speaking about their time in service. And so I'm like, well, let me create this event called the Fishbowl Experience. And even though it's a pitch competition for entrepreneurs, it's also a time for us to let the youth know, hey, come through, bring somebody with you. You get a chance to be around successful veterans that can tell you about their time in service and tell you about the good of their time in service versus just the bad. Because a lot of people always talk about the bad. You see the veterans underneath the bridge holding the signs and stuff, and that's what people think about when they think about serving. And so I want people to think about other veterans when they think about serving. I want them to think about the success stories, the time in service that was beneficial to them, how it changed their life, how they got a chance to see how big the world was. And then we get a chance to highlight that to the youth. So it's free to JROTC members. Again, it's taking place. That's why it's the weekend before Veterans Day. Veterans Day is November 11th. I think it's on like a Tuesday or Wednesday. So we're doing this event the weekend before Veterans Day. So it's at Maceo's Mansion. It's an event space. It's 4637 Dag Road, Houston, Texas 77048. And you'll receive this in your emails and your texts and all the automations and stuff. This year's competition merges AI, e-commerce, innovation, and digital automation to spotlight tomorrow's leading entrepreneurs and business leaders. So, of course, like I just said, it's created by veterans, designed for the future. The Fishbowl Experience 2025 empowers veterans, college graduates, and digital founders ready to build smarter, scalable, and automated businesses in today's AI-driven economy. It's a lot of tools you can use. No matter what you do, use AI too. The event highlights 3 categories of competitors. We got e-commerce brands ready to scale with automation and AI-driven marketing. You got brick and mortar businesses aiming to expand nationally through data systems. And then you got startups leveraging artificial intelligence to improve customer experience and efficiency. The event is open to veterans that's transitioning from service into entrepreneurship like yourself. It's open to high school creators, the youthpreneurs with raw talent and fearless ambition, women and minority-owned businesses that's seeking visibility, capital, and growth. And then you got everyday entrepreneurs with extraordinary passion and the courage to execute, like I did, with just a couple dollars. Again, we went from 800 to millions. Bowers, myself, you know, we started with just $800, then returning home from the military. One of my favorite quotes right now is, it used to be teamwork makes the dream work. Now it's teamwork and technology make the dream work, you know? So now we're creating an ecosystem where entrepreneurs can use automation and innovation to build businesses that last generations. Of course, for me, it's about legacy. A lot of people I know, they want $1 billion in the bank. They want $1 million in the bank. I want 1 million stores. I want 1 billion stores. I want property, land, you know, stuff that's going to last forever. A lot of people don't care about how much money you got in the bank. They care about what you leave on earth when you're no longer here. So the idea is to pitch, win, and scale. So you pitch, you win, and then you scale. That's what you get. It's 2025 Fishbowl Pitch winner will receive over $25,000 in tools, access, and resources. So it's not cash money. It's in tools, access, and resources, including AI-powered CRM and automation software. A lot of people, sometimes they know what a CRM is. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have a CRM, but they're not using it to the best of their ability. We're going to have that automation software for you and your brand being the winner. A professional e-commerce website with SEO and analytics. A lot of people making money on Earth, but it's not a lot of people making money online. And so you come to the Fishbowl Experience, you pitch your idea, and you get a chance to begin to make money online and not have to wake up and go get the bag every day. And then you get marketing and brand strategy sessions with industry experts like myself, the whole Black Wall Street team. You get paid media, audience growth campaigns, mentorship, executive guidance from proven business leaders, and so much more. The idea is to actually give you access to all of our events, so you'll be VIP with us as we go around shaking hands and kissing babies. So again, this isn't just about funding. It's about providing like real tools, access, and mentorship to create businesses that grow. So even when you're not awake, you still want to be making money. So I know that automation is the new hustle. So we're going to automate your business from front to back. Now, and again, it's free to all JROTC students. So if you're an alumni, you got high school or some students, some kids that been talking about, thinking about serving, then this is where you want to invite them out, because they get a chance to be around like-minded service members or veterans that have already did it, or people that's actually doing it. I got a couple of kids right now that's in Japan. Some that they're in boot camp. Some that just graduated from boot camp, some that's in A school. And so it's our responsibility to make sure that the new kids, the kids that are thinking about going, know that it's not for everybody, but it might be for them. And of course, you and I both know the benefits that you get from actually going in and serving. So that's Black Wall Street Fishbowl Experience. We got vendorship opportunities, all type of stuff happening. So you got somebody that want to come with a table on the 8th, they can. And then we got the Black Wall Street Cousins Reunion happening that following day on the 9th, where we got like Kool-Aid contests, spelling bees, bounce houses, kickball, all type of stuff going on. It's all outside, it's all outdoors, free barbecue. And again, that's happening the following day on the 9th. So Saturday is Black Wall Street weekend, the Fishbowl Experience. And then Sunday is the Cousins Reunion, Black Wall Street weekend. And then we're going to close everything out. So, but yeah, we sent out some messages on yesterday or day before yesterday. You probably should have received an email or a text. So if you hadn't received anything, let me know. So check your email. Let me know if you haven't received anything, even in your spam. Let's check your spam and make sure it didn't go there.
Okay, I'll check all that today. In fact, I have a lot of slack time today, so I'll definitely get on that. Couple of things. In addition to being retired Army 25 years, you might have noticed on my email that I'm also willing to do some mentorship, primarily because I have 10 patents, both national and international. I'd love to be able to pass that knowledge on to other potential entrepreneurs and so forth. That said, too, I'm also a member of the local Sugarland Exchange Club, where we have a program called Youth of the Month, and we do similar to what you're advocating, which is we identify youths that are in 8th grade to 12th grade, and let's just say we encourage them to continue not only making good grades, but to also give back to the community. So we do that on a monthly basis. In addition to that, I'm also in the like-minded veterans group, which is a bunch of veterans from all the different branches gets together and again do community-based, if you will, volunteering for various programs. So I can identify and relate to what you're talking about. Just for and I will check the email, but I think you said the address of where some of the activity is going to be happening is 4737 Diggs Road. Was that correct?
DAG, D-A-G-G, DAG.
AGG.
Yep,
Okay.
D-A-G-G. Yep, it's 4637 DAG Road, D-A-G-G Road, Houston, Texas, 77048.
Okay, when is that happening?
So it's November 8th. The doors are open up at 10 a.m. We'll be doing like a brunch from 10 to 11, brunch and networking. And then right after 11 o'clock, we'll get started with the actual introduction, the pitches. And then after the pitches, we'll roll into our Black Wall Street Weekend Business Conference. So even after the Fishbowl Experience, normally we'll have like vendors, Fishbowl Experience, pitch competition, a lot of, hoopla going on, and then close out by selecting the winners via scorecard. So the winners will be determined by the scorecard. The judges will be marking up the scorecard, and whoever get the highest points, I believe that's who will be selecting as the Fishbowl winner. Now, historically, more than one person can win. this time as well, more than one person can win. So it's not like, just one winner. If you actually pitch an amazing idea, you might get another, what I call fish, another fisher, right? Not a shark, but another fisherman or fisherwoman might want to, join your team and help you along the way as well. But with actual funding. So these judges, they have money. They're successful. They already got proven business models. And, if you come and wow them, then, they won't have a problem with, one, helping you along the way, and then two, paying, funding and joining your team. Of course, that will require you to be open to equity, giving up some equity and giving up some of the percentages and stuff in your brand, your business, which some people are open to, some people aren't. But if you are open to that and they're open to joining, then y'all can have a negotiation and have that conversation. Now, again, once you win, though, your life is going to be a lot easier. Everything will be automated. You'll be having more access to AI and like-minded individuals that already got ideas and stuff that they brought to life.
Sounds great. I'm in the IT field, just so you know, and I've well, I'm actually trying to finish this one class on investing in stock futures. But after that, I'm actually about to expand my IT experience into AI. So hopefully I'll have a good intro into it before I even get there. But that's good to know. And the last thing too, man, is man, my hat's off to you, dude. Sounds like you're really busy and you're into helping others, especially here I see in air quotes people from the minority communities. Again, that's a very admirable thing, man, and thanks for doing all of that.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Again, the idea just, I grew up I'm Martin Luther King. I grew up in the hood. So, grew up in the hood, didn't have a lot of examples, weren't hand me down draws, had to fight a lot. And as soon as I made the decision to go to the Navy to go and serve, it changed my life. It saved my life. So I always try to be louder than the people that stayed and didn't make the decisions that I made, So it's like instead of the youth listening to other people that's never served saying, you don't go to the military, that's the dumbest thing ever, don't go, you might die there. I think it's up to us to get louder than them and change that rhetoric. So we can have more people that have the servants mindset that can go and get those skills and then come back with the benefits and change their family tree. I think we'll have more success stories in our community if we had more service members. But right now we got more people saying don't go versus people saying like go. You know what I'm saying? So with us being proud veterans, especially me, I'm like, man, I always tell people I'm one of the proudest veterans I know. If you know somebody that's prouder than me, let me know. I want to outdo them, so we can keep outdoing each other, right? We can keep improving our veteran status and how much we care about serving and helping others. But yeah, I grew up like that, and the community helped me. My lieutenant, the people I served with, I had a good time in service. Those were my brothers. You know what I'm saying? It was people that taught me a lot, and I feel like we should use that as a stepping stone more so than not.
I think we have similar backgrounds when it comes to coming up, but probably a different experience in the military. Mine, unfortunately, although I was well educated, although I exceeded all the other requirements and so forth, because of the color of my skin, I met a lot of animosity, but it never broke me. In fact, it encouraged me to continue to move forward. So, again, from the military side, although I did 25 years, the last roughly 12 to 15 years was an uphill battle that I never gave up on. So that's probably where our stories differ a little bit. But hey, bottom line is we're at the same, I guess, mind state to help those coming after us and to, encourage them to go serve in the military as well as pursue their dreams. So
Yeah,
again, hats off to you, man, and I salute you, brother.
yeah, yeah. What high school did you go to?
Oh, I didn't go to high school here, man. I'm from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Originally Tampa Bay area, and then mom moved us back home to Middle Georgia around Macon. So that's where my roots are.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. A lot of those those. It sounds like it's somewhere outside of Atlanta. You didn't say Atlanta, Georgia. You said something else, Georgia.
Oh yeah, let me rephrase that. Then it's only 75 miles on I-75 south of Atlanta.
Okay.
And I have so many relatives in Atlanta. I think I own Atlanta, man.
Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I used to have a store in Atlanta actually. She's happy here. We expanded to Atlanta for a little while
Sweet.
and stuff, man. So, but yeah, I'm excited that you registered to pitch. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Were you able to check your? Oh, you didn't check your spam yet. Once you do, if you don't receive anything, definitely give me a call, and then we'll kind of go from there. But we definitely sent out a bunch of messages to the pitchers, the speakers, and the judges on yesterday.
Okay, and let me know if you need my help, man. To like I said, give a little talk regarding patents because a lot of people are afraid of that process. I have 10 of them, local and international. So, I wanted to share that so that I can help conquer that fear of getting patents if that's their desire and
Okay.
trademark.
Got it. Got it. Definitely keep that in mind. And I'm gonna send you a link. I would love for you to register to be a part of our committee. So Black Wall Street, we're actually looking for committee members after once this event is over with. We'll be really diving into building out a lot of things, and it's all community based. And again, you sound like you'll be a great fit for our community committee. So it says join our committees. Send you this link, fill that out, and yeah, we'll kind of go from there, man. But I'm excited for you.
I appreciate that, man. And just so you know, I was an active member of Black Wall Street here in Houston. We used to meet on the north side a few years ago. And I'm not, well, let's just say I redirected a lot of my attention to moving my business forward.
Yep.
But I had intended to get reactive in Black Wall Street. In fact, I was running across pictures the other day where um, I took pictures with some of the members. Don't know if they're still there though, because that's been now maybe 2.5 years ago.
Well, see, this is the new Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the same old Black Wall Street. I don't know if you talking about the Tulsa, Oklahoma Black Wall Street or some other type of Black Wall Street, but this is Black Wall Street, the new Black Wall Street, TNBWS. We online with it. So a lot of Black Wall Streets exist, especially online. You got, I mean, they spell them all type of different ways. You got BLACK, WALL, STREET. You got the one with just the ST for street. You got this all type of stuff, man. But for us, I'm gonna send you the link to that one or the IG, and maybe you can let me know if that's the same Black Wall Street team that you were working with. But yeah, either way, we're taking things to another level, and it's mostly focused with all the online automation, e-commerce, that type of thing, CRMs, virtual assistants. So yeah, tap in.
Sounds good, man. I appreciate that, and look forward to interacting with you as well as checking to see if I got that email.
Got it. Okay, peace out. Talk to you soon.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Please leave your message.
I just learned that on this day in history, October 23, 2001, Apple released the first iPod. That's what it says here. Apple released the first iPod. Is that so? Apple released the first iPod. Let's check it out. Let's see what this. Now, you know we don't use Google around here too often. Let me go on over here to chat. Latest. Apple released first iPod. Let's see what it says. It was introduced by Steve Jobs during a special Apple event in Cupertino, California. The original iPod could store 1,000 songs and featured a 5 gigabyte hard drive, marking a major breakthrough in portable music technology. What's interesting about this is, Steve Jobs was the founder of Apple. And he was fired. Yeah, Steve Jobs was fired. After co-founding Apple in 1976 and leading the company through major innovations like the Apple II and Macintosh and internal conflicts with the board, and then CEO John Sculley led to Jobs being forced out. Now, this is pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying? Pretty interesting. Co-founding Apple in 1976, fired from Apple in 1985. Then they released the first iPod October 23rd, 2001. On this day in history, first iPod was introduced. And if you rewind, Apple was co-founded in 1976. Steve Jobs was fired in 1985. Later founded Next and bought Pixar, both of which became huge successes. When Apple purchased Next in 1997, Jobs returned to Apple and went on to lead its most revolutionary era with products like the iMac, iPod, iPhone, and the iPad. Shout out to Steve Jobs, man. Now let's see why they kicked my man out. What did Steve Jobs do? What was the internal conflict? Steve Jobs was the co-founder, visionary, and driving force behind Apple's early innovation. He was known for blending technology and design to create user-friendly, elegant products like the Apple II and the original Macintosh computer, which set Apple apart from competitors in the 1970s and the 1980s. Now, the internal conflict by 1985, Apple was facing slower sales, right? Kind of like She's Happy Here, and growing competition from IBM and Microsoft. Hey, we got growing competition. I remember we had a hashtag that said there is no competition. Jobs, who was Apple's chairman, often clashed with CEO John Sculley, whom he had recruited from Pepsi. Steve Jobs was the co-founder, but he often clashed with CEO John Sculley, who he hired and recruited from Pepsi. The conflict was mainly about control, vision, and leadership style. I'm not trying to be in control of nothing. I'm just trying to make group decisions. We already have a vision that's set. We're on the way. We're following that journey. Our leadership styles are totally different. Definitely. I have a leadership style where I want to be on a team full of leaders. And then others have a leadership style where they want to be on a team with a leader, or they want to be the leader of the team. And I want to be a leader on the team of leaders. Jobs wanted to take bold risks and continue pushing innovation, especially on new Macintosh projects. Scully and Apple's board, however, wanted more financial discipline and stability, believing Jobs' approach was reckless and costly. Jobs was passionate but demanding and unpredictable, which created friction among Apple's leadership team. Eventually, the board sided with Scully. Jobs was stripped of his managerial duties and effectively forced out of the company he co-founded. How? How was he legally forced out? How was he legally forced out after co-founding Apple? I gotta know. I got to know. I got to know. I gotta know. Somebody got to tell me. Steve Jobs was legally forced out of Apple in 1985 through a combination of corporate governance decisions and board authority, not by firing in the traditional employment sense, but by being stripped of his power and role within the company he co-founded. Here's how it happened step by step. Corporate structure took priority over founding status. Even though Jobs co-founded Apple, it was a public corporation, not a privately owned startup anymore. Luckily for me, She's Happy Hair is definitely private. You know what I'm saying? It's your boys. Um, Here's how it happened, step by step. Let me see. Once Apple went public in 1980, shareholders and board of directors had ultimate legal control, not the founders. This meant Jobs could be removed from key roles if the board decided it was in the company's best interest. Power struggle with John Sculley. Jobs had hired Sculley, the then CEO of Pepsi, to help Apple grow commercially, but their relationship soured when they disagreed on the company direction. Jobs wanted to focus on innovation. Okay, we did that. I said that already. All right, blah, blah, blah. Jobs' resignation. Jobs wasn't fired as an employee in the usual way. Instead, he was sidelined and stripped of influence. So he had no practical power left. Feeling humiliated and blocked from meaningful work, he resigned from Apple in September 1985. So he quit. He quit, man. He let him win, man. He then sold nearly all his Apple shares except one. Went on to create Next Computer, which ironically led to his return and eventual control of Apple in 1997 when Apple bought Next. So while he was technically terminated, he was forced out by the corporate governance system. A classic example of how a founder can lose control in a public company. Zach, what's up, brother? Man, chillin'. Thanks for calling. What you got?
Yeah, no, I was just going ahead and just giving you a call again, brother. Just giving you a quick update of everything that I just had planned out and wants to just confirm and make sure and get your insight as well, but see if this is something that you really want to do.
Yeah, it sounds like y'all just having a business conference and you just, looking for some speakers and stuff, right? Talk to me.
Yeah, pretty much. So, like, title of it, like the theme of the whole event, behind the curtains, unmasking the secrets of modern entrepreneurship, and what is going to be is more so like I wouldn't say like a seminar, but each is going to be five hosts, and each person gets 20 minutes. And your expertise, of course, is like AI, automation, and also the whole purpose is about personal branding, about branding, and each host is mastered at different ones. Right. So for me personally, social media. For you, I know your whole brand is about AI and automations and whatnot. So I'm thinking like 20 minutes each host, and then a call to for the table, if you do want to offer something, which I highly suggest. Um, and it could be like to the offer could be something of like your end of the month. What's that? You have like online
My
something
monthly
at the end of the
classes.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah, your monthly classes. So that could be like the offer, and then get them inside of your funnel or whatnot. And we're thinking about having anywhere from 300 to 500 people there, and it's gonna be a paid event. But like, I need all the hosts to pretty much be on the same page because we're thinking of having some type of compensation for every single host um, of the revenue that's generated from the event. So instead of like us paying, you to come out or paying anybody to come out, let's all work together, pull together, and get as many people in the door as possible. And the people that we want in the door is those entrepreneurs 25 to 40. You know what I'm saying? That really need that breakthrough about branding because um, branding is so important when it comes to business.
Got it, got it. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, no, it sound like it's gonna be a cool event. 20 minutes to teach and lead on stage. Y'all gonna have a projector screen, LED screen, something like that. Kind of be able to do a slideshow for the speakers. Tables or something, chairs where people can, sit down. I would probably let them know, like, come through, bring your laptop with you is one of my favorite things to say.
Bring a laptop with you.
Yeah. Come through, bring your laptop with you, so people know like it's a workshop. You actually come to learn and take notes and take away some things and implement some things later versus just coming here like most people do. They just hear and then that's it.
And then leave, yeah.
Yeah, so come through, bring your laptop with you, and then maybe some of the speakers. I don't know if they got businesses or brands, but that's how people normally do like raffles and giveaways and shit. So you'll
You
get
said with a who?
some of the speakers, they have brands or businesses or services or products, and sometimes they can be part of your raffle giveaway. So if you have a lot of people, 300-400 people show up, each person get a ticket, and then they get a product or a shirt or free services or something from
From each host.
yeah, or a vendor if there's vendors. So it don't necessarily need to be the host. It can be the vendors. You know what I'm saying, or the speakers. It
Yeah,
can be the
but
vendors.
I think that'll be nice because I mean every single host has something to offer. So even if it's for you, like it'll just bring more value to showing up and getting a ticket and being a part of the giveaway and all that. So I
Yeah.
think I think like something we all come up collectively like what is something that we're okay with offering for free and giving away. So even if it's like a 1 hour strategy call or like a ebook or something of value that really can change somebody's life.
Yep. So and then what day y'all plan on doing it on?
November 29th, which is a Saturday,
And you got a
6 to
you
9
working
p.m.
on a location?
Yeah, so right now, like I did, I talked to Ivan with this like 30 minutes after I called you the other day, and I mean we just like speaking like same thing. I want him as well to be a host, and he's gonna be just talking about potentially. I haven't talked to him yet, but I called you first. But about like community building and actually building a community around the brand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking like having something like logistics, like a poor behavior. You remember when they had like 5 panelists and all that stuff?
Yeah.
It was terrible, like, but something like that.
Yeah. So the speakers that you have, they can come do the keynote or the workshop. 20 minutes, 30 minutes is a long time. I think sometimes just giving them like 10, 15 minutes to get up there, show some things, talk about some things, and then get off the stage, pass the mic, and then follow up with a panel with those same people.
Right? Yeah, that's what we thinking. Like everybody have 10 to 15 minutes pitch, and also when it comes to like showing who you are, what is it that you do, and how you help people, and then also within those after that, like it's like a panel. Like everybody gets one question asked. Where it's not it's not too much, but one Q. It's gonna be a panel basically, but it's only one question per host.
Okay, and it's just that one day, couple people. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Knock it out. Yeah. I mean, yeah, just bring it to life, bro. It seems like you already got a lot of things, a lot of ideas over there, and you bringing it to life. So, shit, what else you need help with?
For sure, it's connections, getting the people out there as well. Because I mean, I'm gonna be doing a lot of marketing and push for it. I have another host because it's not only like that's why I said everybody's gonna be getting compensation. I'm gonna be basically giving like revenue share, practically like a gross revenue
Yeah, that's gonna be off. So basically, I would when you had a Zoom calls, just let your team know, everybody know like what the deal is, what the expectations are, and pretty much you know that we're gonna follow your lead. The more you post and tag us, we'll be reposting and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The story and stuff
The
like that.
stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like expectations. So coming with host expectations.
Yep. Yep. Just to get them, make sure they got all the flyers and stuff. Make their life real easy. Like, hey, here's all your images and stuff. Everything you need, just post away between now and November 29th. And then
Right,
see what
right,
happens. I would also have vendor opportunities on those same posts. You
right.
know,
So
because when everybody else is extending and posting about the event, they need to also be posting about whatever other opportunities if you got sponsorships or whatever. But that should
so
be on the
basically,
same flyer. Yeah, that should be on the same flyer.
right. Because the only thing that I definitely like am that I'm discussing with Jazz, which is another host, is more so like about having I don't know if having vendors there is going to throw off that vibe that we're looking for because even after, it's going to be like a network, it's going to be like a educational slash networking. So like after we do the educational part of it, it's going to almost turn into like a not a party, but like a something. So it's going to turn like into a network event, fun, lights. It's like a magic. We're going like on a. You ever seen Now They See Us, like the magician movie?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Like something like that, where or it turns into like a party or something like that after the educational panel, like an educational, entertainment part. Have glow in the dark robots pop out, after the educational panelists and all the offers is done, and people just networking, having fun.
about. Got it, got it. Okay, well, yeah, I'm definitely down, bro. Just keep me updated. Sound like we got a little time between now and then. I got a bunch of events between before the 29th, so I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the one where the one you said with Black Wall Street.
Yeah, yeah. So November 8th is the fishbowl experience. We got a pitch competition and then a business conference throughout the day.
Should I come out there? Should I come out there and come pitch?
You can, and yeah, you should. I mean, you'll get you get a team of people that'll help you do some of the things you're already doing, but you'll be freed up to do other things now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
facts for sure.
yeah, so
I
yeah,
got the tickets you sent too. I'll go. Eventbrite. So I'll go ahead and cop them.
yeah. So it's we got the business conference on November 8th, and then the cousins reunion November 9th. That's going down too, man. You know how to make Kool Aid, man.
I'll make it. I know how to
All
make
right,
Kool
well,
Aid.
we got a Kool Aid contest, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a Kool Aid contest taking place, man. Spelling bees, all type of stuff, man. So, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you should actually be part of one of these business panels. That's actually what I forgot last time I talked to you. I wanted to throw your name in the hat. I don't want you to just show up. We want to put you on the flyer and get you to be one of these speakers on one of these panels. Because one of the panels was a media panel, and your social media presence is what it's supposed to be. I think you'll be able to add some value to at least one of these panels. We got influencer panels, media panels, all type of stuff. So I'm gonna let Martell know that you plan on coming out, and I'll see which panel we can slide you in on, and we'll hit the ground running from there.
That'll be tough for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
just keep me updated on that. I mean, yeah, let's get the ball moving with all this.
All right, I got you, bro. I'll be in touch.
All
Yeah.
right, that's a bet. Then.
fishbowl could be inside. And then the conference, we set up all those chairs outside, make a little stage for the people to come on, or not stage, but just like a little. Everybody facing whoever is the main attraction, and then what I'm saying, do it that way. So throughout the conference, then the workshops can still be on the inside. Same place we just had the fishbowl at. Had that bitch set up for the workshop, and then upstairs can be like some VIP shit or whatever the fuck we want to make it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, I've been thinking about that shit. Like, how that shit gonna work? Like, it's standing room, but it ain't gonna really be sitting room if it's in that living room type shit.
All right. I'm streaming.
Oh, okay, all
Just
right. So
yeah,
people can hear me.
there you go. Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there. But we what I'm thinking is the outside. Remember we was talking about where the wood is at,
Yeah,
like that back patio, that balcony or whatever. That should be the stage.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
agreed.
Yeah, that should be the stage, and then the outside, the grass or whatever, that should be the whatever. If that's how we're gonna do it, unless that's gonna be the stage, and the inside is gonna be the like the dance floor, the you know what I'm saying, the audience or whatever. Because what we can do is we can flip the stage from being inside or outside based on them being on that patio. You following me? So like if let's say like at start of the fishbowl experience is gonna be going on upstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we knocking that out upstairs, you know what I'm saying? Got the screen and everything, boom. During the fishbowl experience, we also preparing downstairs. So downstairs, we can be preparing inside by having tables and chairs and shit, or it can just be the Zydeco band and all that, you know what I'm saying, getting prepared, or whoever, DJ, whatever, getting prepared right there on the stage, uh, just as you go outside the main floor, you know what I'm saying, you go outside that door. And so then if we have like keynote, something like that, that's when we would need to be inside. But as far as like panels and shit, I think that can be
Yeah,
like on that stage as well. And then people will, especially if it's a cool weather day,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying,
That's the
then
only
we'll be
thing
good to
holding
go.
Jackson on. Like, what the weather gonna be like? But hopefully, is rocking with us because it's November. So, but this is Texas. You never know with Texas. But it should hopefully it's cool, and we can have that outside inside thing. Because if not, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a big hindrance. But we just gonna hope for the best when it comes to that.
Did Lynn say what the tables and chairs look like? The options?
No, she did text me earlier asking about if she gonna do if they was doing a cash bar for us, and I was just like, yeah, that's cool, perfect. That way we ain't gotta worry about alcohol, and so she gonna do alcohol full bar both days.
What we
Let
get
me
from
text
that?
her right now and ask her about this.
What we get from the bar?
Uh, yeah, I don't think.
Shit. That's a crazy way to do it, man. Because we could bring somebody, buy the liquor, and make the money.
To make their own drinks.
Just make the money. The money go come from the bar, the valet.
True, true. So I mean,
I mean,
I can
we
I
not
can
party promoters, but if we was, that's what we should be trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, yeah. I think that I think she was looking at like, all right, I gave y'all the valet and the security. I ain't gonna make no money on that, so I'm not making money on this type shit. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. I can set it up about it. It is what it is.
yeah, we don't want to push the issue too much, but she definitely is going to like we could. There's other ways we could have did the bar,
Yeah, yeah,
and they'd have been open to if we'd have been like, yeah, we need to get 25% or 50%, whatever of the bar, whatever that is, because then that only make us like promote it even more on the mic and shit. Like, hey, make sure y'all grabbing drinks, because if that ain't the goal, I ain't telling nobody. Make sure you hit the bar. Like that ain't what I'm saying.
I can hit her about it because I can, it was just this morning, so I can be like, hey, well, I didn't realize we already got this, and that. However, if y'all are gonna do this, what type of arrangement can we make off the bar? Because we was gonna use that to help us generate revenue, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mm-hmm.
I need to ask her about the chairs and tables if she got a vendor she already used or not. So yeah, I got a couple reasons to call her, so I can hit her and figure that out. Because obviously she's just trying to win out here, but shit, we gotta win too.
Yeah.
Shit.
And so we probably gonna need at least 100 chairs.
Yeah, I was thinking 150.
Yeah, man, hey, 100. You have 50 on each side, standing room for everybody else. We good to go because that way it's not a bunch of empty chairs at any
Yeah.
point in time.
Yeah, because also the reason I was thinking 150, you got 100 outside, but then you can put 100, you got 50 inside. We're gonna need some chairs upstairs, downstairs, and then day of the cousins reunion, I'm telling people they can bring a tent.
Okay.
So like I was just talking to Tierra, I was like, yeah, y'all, you can bring your girl boss suite tent, all this other shit.
Yeah,
So that way,
that's
the
lit.
tent's all out there. Boom, you can come grab some chairs, put them in your tent. You and your crew at your tent, but y'all really at the cousins reunion type shit.
That's really lit, bro. Think about it that way. Like, bring your custom tent, and you and your people claim some land somewhere, man.
Yeah, we got plenty of space out there. All that goddamn space. Shit, throw your tent up. That way everybody ain't sitting up under each other. You ain't all that just right here. You can kind of be out there doing your thing, having a good time. And we just up. We up and partying and stuff.
Or say, yeah, claim your land, man. Come through. Okay. Then inside upstairs, I probably don't need like 50 chairs. 25 on each side, and then a center aisle type shit, or line or whatever, walkway. So I already know I'm gonna set it up upstairs. And again, it ain't even about a lot of chairs and stuff. We could be focused on that stage area, and it don't look like she finna give us that floor, that glass or that lit up floor. We're not getting that, right?
I don't think so. I think that was
Upcharge, yeah.
Yeah. Now if I call her, you know what I'm saying, she's supposed to let us at this point. She realizing who we are. So, people be a little more willing when they be seeing shit, they seeing the motion that we bring in.
Yeah, because that ain't gonna do nothing but make more people book. I mean, that's just a little just plug it in for us, man. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? We just need somewhere for the people to stand to pitch. That would be ideal. So yeah, hopefully we get that part figured out. See what else, okay, so yeah, with Zach though, Zach got a huge following. So you said he got that 100K online, and like people, he got that younger crowd and stuff. So I'm thinking, one, like you were saying, add him to any one of those panel spots, and then give him a flyer, let him post it and promote it and all that stuff, and see what traction we can get from that end. And I think he'll add a lot of value too, because he a business owner and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, no, I just need his picture ASAP if we gonna do it, because I got Mav get ready to set those flyers up tomorrow, and I'm sending her the final list tonight to start making those flyers.
I'm gonna text him now and tell him send me a bio and headshot. Zach, send me a bio. Send a short bio and headshot. Send a bio and headshot to my email. Yeah, he said he got an event he doing too, November 29th.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right after the stroll right or the stroll right the next day, I think. Okay, 29th, 30th. So that must be a Friday. Yeah, Friday.
What's going on the 30th?
Maybe it's 29th. Central shit.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do last time.
Oh yeah, Bayou Center or something.
Yeah, at the ballroom.
Yeah.
Bayou ballroom. Yeah, that happened either 29th or 30th.
Yeah, with Zach, it was a 6 to 9 p.m. event that he was telling me about. Again, it's just a different crowd, different audience. So, but okay.
We didn't tap into it though. That's not even what I was calling you too. I was calling you about so I talked to Ray. Ray hit me up and was asking all the why don't she keep it over? I'll call her right back. Ray hit me up and asked me about
For Afrotech.
Asked for Afrotech. So we had a whole conversation that led to even more connection. So he offered for us to be a partner to the
Yeah.
Which he said from 6 to 8. He's like, you can pull up, bend the table, and he told me that the dude who's doing it is like the biggest guy for the biggest guy. Why she
No.
coming? Hold on,
All
hold
right.
on. Oh, no, okay. She home, but she got my text. He told me that the guy who's doing it is the biggest guy for what the fuck you call it? Government grants. I told him about, obviously we got Black Wall Street, the nonprofit BWS Foundation, which in the Zoom chat, and then I will also drop these links in the pictures in the community group in our WhatsApp group, so y'all to get that there too. So boom, all right. So those are the events that we are a part of that we will be at. Some of them will be at the full time. Others will just dropping by. Right, we may see our face. We may say hey and keep it moving. But we will be in the mix. We'll be around. And then we already talked about the Black Wall Street weekend and what's going on and what we are expecting to happen. So let me open it up. Q&A. Any questions? Any questions that y'all may have? Cool. No questions. I mean, I did a good job. Did a good job explaining everything. So, cool. This is Thursday night. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I don't think I got anything. Frank or Marcus, anybody got anything left?
Martel, I have a question.
Yeah. What's up, Destiny?
Um, is there a central location where all of the RSVP links are held in case we miss one from the chat?
Yes, they are in our community hub, our committee hub. And
okay, all the links. Okay.
Yeah, well, they're not there yet, but they're going to be. I'm about to put them in. I wanted to talk about them first before I drop them, but they'll
Makes
be
sense.
in the community hub.
Okay, thank you so much.
Well, man, I appreciate that, Mark. You did a great job explaining everything very well. Very, very well. The fact that you said very well, you meant that. That's a great compliment, brother. I appreciate that. Okay, valet. I actually got a valet guy. Okay, cool. Thank you. I see. I just got a message that someone has a valet guy that'll help out. That'll help out heavily. So I'll reach out to you directly, Kia, to talk about that. Yeah, that's it. So we'll let you know where we're gonna be, which events we pulling up to. It's gonna be a party. It's gonna be an extravaganza. One more thing. We are still looking for sponsors and vendors, right? Ideally, we want one more sponsor. Would be great. That one more sponsor would put us right where we need to be to cover this event. So please do think of anybody who may be interested. Send them our way. We do need one more sponsor to really help us cover this full event. So we're about one sponsor short from covering everything that we need, right? So please let us know if you got a sponsor. Lastly, food vendors. We have two. One is giving food, volunteering food for everybody, right? So we're gonna have Hearn Clark Barbecue. They used to be called Jacob's Barbecue. Mr. Paul Jacob, he just changed the name to Hearn Clark Barbecue. They're gonna sponsor both days. We got Mr. Sampson coming through, him and his team. So Jacob's is sponsored. They're just giving us food. Mr. Sampson, he's gonna have the jerk chicken, the jollof rice, the rolls. He's gonna give out samples, but he'll be selling plates. I know I'm buying me a plate. You know what I'm talking about? I love me some jollof rice. How long, especially if it's done right. So we'll have that, but we want to have a variety, right? We want to have variety. So if you do have any restaurants that you think would be great to be there, it's gonna be a great event for them to get some awareness. Let us know, right? Let us know, shoot us our way, and we'll reach out to them. Other than that, that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? Peace from the Middle East. Peace from Houston. Peace to the Middle East, but peace from Houston, man. That's it. I ain't got nothing else, y'all.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, peace out. Talk to y'all later. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. You're welcome.